Patrick Kennedy at ptlarts.com. Secret. I've got some secrets. But the secret I'm not going to tell you. Anyhow, back to how do we, why put your art online? Well, I thought of a good analogy here. And so, yeah, if you don't know me, I'm Patrick Kennedy. I'm an artist. I paint landscapes, portraits, and I paint watercolours, all different things. Then I frame them, put them in glass with backboard and mount. I do commissions for people that paint portraits. In fact, over the short time period of time that I'm doing them, I'm just expanding everything that I can do. And I think that's part of the trick. A great way forward is to talk on videos like I'm doing now, talk about what you're doing, what your plans are, what your ideas are. And that helps like cement or build a foundation that you can build on. That way you become an effective communicator, you can get your message across and also clarify what it is and why you are doing what you're doing. So you can do this whether you're working or not working. You can just do it a couple of times a week and stuff, and you'll see like a incremental improvement in like the production of your work, the quality of your work, why you're doing it, etc. And you'll naturally attract and meet people that you didn't expect to meet. And that really is the way that it works. It's about an internal shift from I can't to I can do this. So why go online? I thought of a good analogy today was like Christmas time down Oxford Street in London. You can hardly move. In fact, I couldn't stand it myself. It's just too much for me. My brain explodes. I can't even go further than a few steps without being overwhelmed. But of course, a lot of people really love it, don't they? And they love it all for different reasons. But most of the time, if you don't know what you're going for, you're just not going to get anywhere, are you? You have to go there for a reason. So there we have it. There's like, why is online should be any different? Like lots of people like to walk down the street and look in the shop windows, browsing, we call it, don't we? And then other lot of people have a specific need that they need to fulfill. So they, like me, if I need to get something, I just go as fast as I can to a shop. I get it, I come back and I get on with whatever it is I need to do in a physical level. And like consequently, that's what I do online. So, with art, it makes, so how do we do it with art, with putting our art? Well, okay, so you've got a mum, a dad, a sister, a spouse, a husband, a wife, or whatever, children, and it's their birthday. What do I get them for their birthday? Oh, they really like pictures of X, Y, or Z, this, that, or the other, blah, blah, blah. So you start to look, don't you? You start to look for pictures that you like, etc., etc. So that will be partly around gifts, around presents, about like, I paint portraits of famous people. It might be that. And then, of course, that whole argument starts to come in as an artist. Well, we're painting for a commodity. Well, over the centuries, many of the great artists produced a lot of work that they didn't necessarily want to, but it sort of put a roof over their heads and enabled them to do the work that they really wanted to do, which has now become like the famous work that resides in national galleries, etc., etc. So we've always had to have some sort of patronage or patronage. So in a sense, there's no difference. And certainly those great artists didn't just sit back waiting for somebody to come and give them money to do a painting. They had to work really hard to get out there, get known, network with the people that they know, etc., etc. So really, to become a successful artist in this day and age, it's a no-brainer. Online, there's an opportunity to go anywhere in the world and put your work and your thoughts and your ideas out there, isn't it? So that's sort of like my part two, if you like. Next time I'll be looking at the sort of core ideals that we need to have this why at the center of our business, and then look at different ways that we can introduce like support for that happening. And just to leave you with one, like another thought that I had for the day was actually we make art to share with people. If we think about that first, before we think about selling it, we're going to have a lot more joy in working towards building a business online, selling art. So, or just getting our art online to share. So thank you very much. ptlarts.com, comment below. By all means, look forward to see you on the next one. Thank you very much.